Welcome to the postgame of .hack GU Volume 2. As was the case with the first game, you can actually save your data upon completion, so we now have a data clear flag so we can start up the third game using our finished data from this game. Now there's still a lot to do in postgame, but I think probably the first thing I'd want to talk about is what changes I made to the previous update. I mentioned I moved a couple scenes around, and I even removed an entire dungeon. So let's start out by showing everybody what I cut out.
Time to check out those pillars.
Now this was actually cropped out of the original playthrough. But the first time you come here to these pillars, you actually don't have enough virus cores to activate them all immediately. In fact, I think...
It's no good. I don't have enough data seeds. Guess I'll head back to town.
And right on cue, an email about what to do next. But if I had activated either of these other ones, and one of those two, then you would have put the data seed in it and the pillar would have lit up. The reason I specifically hit this one here is because I'm actually continuing from this into my save game, where I'm actually continuing from this to continue into the last boss fight. So yeah, I'm speaking to everyone from the past. This is before I've actually beaten the game. But yeah, we don't have enough data seeds, so we can't actually go to the next area, so off we go. And of course, our new email is from AIDA, who, since we don't have all the virus cores, tells us, hey, virus cores.
AIDA has ordered me. Theta misjudge precepts.
Yeah. Place people in it. Get the idea. Now, who do I want to take with me for this? Because they're going to show up in the cutscene. As soon as you finish this dungeon is the short bit where Pi gives you the final data seed. So who do I want standing next to me for that? We need some important people. We need... Man, there's like nobody important. You know what? We're bringing Matsu. Because Matsu's a bro. And we're bringing... I did a lot of work with Antera so far, and I kind of need a mage. Sakubo, I could do with Gaspard. Let's bring Saku. How's your equipment looking? That's pretty respectable. Alright, let's go. Where am I going? This place? I think I'm going to this place. Yeah.
Looks like there's an AIDA signal in this area. I'll find it and take it out. I've also got to collect data seeds.
But those goals are one and the same. Now, I just ran through this dungeon a moment ago, so let's see if I can't remember how to get through it. Okay, now when I got here, I grabbed an Adler key, because Adler keys are awesome. Now I have a whole lot of them, and I'm pretty sure I ran down. Oh, in fact, I remember what was behind this door, so I'm changing to Twin Blades. Unless they change what enemy it is, in which case I will be disappointed. They did! Grumble! Guess what enemy shows up is very randomly generated. Most of the time in, at least in the original .hack, things were randomly generated, yes, but they were entirely dependent on the dungeon. I mean, the dungeon would be exactly the same every time you entered. The layout would be the same, the enemies would be the same, everything would be the same. So it looks like maybe the dungeon layout is determined by the area words, but the actual enemies are a little more random. And you know what? That's kind of interesting.
This is a piece of
I like
cake.
figuring out how games are programmed. I like figuring out how stuff's run. I'm a programmer, for Pete's sake. Wish I could use my bike in the dungeons. Look at these long stretches with nothing in it. If memory serves, this is actually a pretty respectable dungeon here. Okay, now I remember this one. I think there's an Adler key if I go straight, but I actually want to go left. No, I want that Adler key. Move! Go that way! Over there! I went in that door, so you go that way. Okay, okay, okay. Little better? Oh, get dang. You know what? Fighting would be faster than this at this rate. Yeah, about to just fight him. Quit getting caught in the door! He's going for it! He's going for it! Oh, he's so close! Okay, now flying enemies are, you generally want to use Twin Blades against flying enemies because you have abilities that knock stuff out of the air. Just like that. Though that we have both Matsu and Sakubo, we're actually pretty well set for knocking stuff out of the air, because they can both hit stuff in the air. So most enemies around this level, the enemies to actually level up at this point, are generally much more flying, or not flying, or generally larger types weak to the broadsword.
This is a piece of cake.
So even in the dungeons I'm off-screening, there's a surprising amount of only broadsword usage. Did I No, I need to go in there. I didn't make it in there. All that time I could have saved if I just fought him. Also chest. With a simple hood in it. The simple hoods are nice. Equipment-wise, I always go with the hood type thing. Not the hood types, but you look at the hood stats, it gives plus to all elements. It won't give as much of an increase as the ones that do specifically to certain elements, but I like going for these because it covers all my bases. I don't have to worry. No, leave me alone! Leave me alone! I got this, yo. I got this. I got this. Let me through. Let me through. Let me through. No!
This is bad.
Why? So close. That one. Now, the big guy's gonna be really annoying, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Ow. Of course, the little guys just stand on the big guy. My plans are being foiled. Why can't a door just open? I had that. You saw I had that. He dead yet? Yes, he is. Now this guy, he doesn't have an armor gauge, so I could technically use Twin Blades against him, but he's still weak to Broadsword, so... Given the opportunity, you kind of want to use Broadsword. I guess these guys in the gob tanks that you see so much of this level. No, back towards the door! saw the door there. Run! Freaking dudes. Doing their stuff. Is it that button? Or is it that button? It's that button. There's those holes in this. All them holes in the ceilings. Those are the ones that Mecha Granny flies up through. Seeing as this is going in with the post game, I reserve the right to be a little more goofy. I like being goofy. I don't like being serious all the time. Make it. Make it. Yes! In a thin hallway, I squeezed by all of them. Yes. Any dudes in here? Just an Adler's key? I'm alright with that. Nope, there's dudes. Let me guess, that's a door? No, it isn't a door. I can squeeze through there. Squeeze. I'm gonna say this dungeon is 3 floors. I cropped it out for 2 reasons. 1, because it is actually a pretty lengthy dungeon. And 2, it kind of broke the mood. I mean, Haseo just stepped right back from the end of the thing going, "Man, I'm gonna freaking kill him!" And then, oh, by the way, long dungeon that serves no real purpose. I also put the Matsu thing at the beginning of the video, as you probably noticed. I'm gonna have to fight them, aren't I? Do I have the right weapon equipped? Yes, I do.
You're a match for me, huh?
Because again, just the whole idea of you come back from everything and you're wondering, oh, are Adley and Pi safe? We've got to take down Ova. I mean, great big climactic thing there, and in the middle of everything, oh hey, Matsu's being a bro. So no offense to Matsu. I mean, Matsu's awesome. Look at him, man. He's Matsu. I think this is the last room on this floor. Pretty sure.
You think you're a match for me, huh?
Haha, I dodged it. I mean, I know this weapon's kind of broken, but at this point I've got like 4 weapons with some form of death effect, so I don't think it's that broken that I'm only using one of them. The charm is a little broken, but only, I don't know, against regular enemies it just kind of speeds things up.
Break a sweat.
And Saku is running very quickly, running low on SP. I'm wondering what kind of special effects I can run on the whole thing, just to make it seem more like I did everything in the correct order, because I totally didn't. Are there 3 floors? I think there's only I think there's 3 floors, but I don't know, maybe this is only the 2nd floor. Maybe there's only 2 floors. Maybe. Remember, I want to say there's 3 floors. I'm not sneaking by them, am I?
I'll crush you.
Okay, going for the big guy. Away! Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I like my broadsword. Looks nice, doesn't it? Nice and black. Here, let me show it to you. Aw, he died. I guess he didn't like my broadsword. I like my broadsword. Maybe I like my twin blades better. Now, I don't know who it is, because last time I ran through this dungeon, I had Matsu and Gaspar? Question mark? There's a door up there on the right. Yep, so we're actually going this way. There are only two floors on this dungeon. Go in here, add their key, enemy both up to my right and my left. We don't need to go up, though. We need to go down. But maybe it was Gaspard that had an ability that had a really long knockdown, because I haven't seen it yet. I was thinking it was Matsu, but maybe not. Yes! Blast them all out of the sky. Got fish falling down around here. Am I gonna die anytime soon? Oh, he did die. I just have the wrong dude targeted. I'm looking at it going, why is he not taking any damage? Why is he named Sea Trident? That isn't right. Yeah, one of them had like a really long knockdown though. I could get off a whole combo with the Twin Blades before they even got back up. It was kind of a little excessive. Going up right here, I'm gonna have to fight you too, aren't I? No, I actually know where the, I got a full morale gauge. I think I'm gonna save it for the last enemy though, because I remember where the last enemy is. He's like, right up ahead. In another room or something. There's an AIDA battle in this dungeon, and seeing as all the AIDA battles that we've had so far have been, they'll never be at the end of the dungeon. They'll be, like, on the last floor, but just in some random room at the end of the hallway. So, first time I ran through here, I actually checked every direction to figure out where the crap this AIDA was. And it turns out, no, they're playing games with you, because the AIDA is actually right next to the bee statue. Okay, so we're going up. There should be a large T shape up here. I get some more chims. I need some more chims. I think this is the last group enemy, so I'm gonna go ahead and Divine Awakening them. Okay, they're not dead, but they gotta be almost there. Okay, it didn't do much damage, but it knocked them out of the air. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I can't remember what. Oh, right, with the Divine Awakening, I've actually noticed that my reaction time is like, it's one of those notes short. You'll notice there's 3 little pixels in the center, and which of the 3 you hit determines how much extra time you have in the special timing thing. If you hit the very center one, you get an extra 2 seconds. If you hit the one on the, or 3 seconds. If you hit the one on the, to either side, it's an extra 1 second. My reaction time is actually 1 notch late, so I actually stare at the one just to the left. Oh, right, it's not this way. It's actually right next to the bee statue. So I actually time it, and I intentionally try to press the button that 1 notch before the center one, because then with the delay and how long it takes my thumb to hit the button and all that, it actually usually hits pretty well, dead on. It's probably, like, right in there. No, he hadn't. Okay, he's probably, like, right in here. There we go. But first, I'm getting some more chims, because I have, like, 30. There we are. Gems, gems. Actually done. We didn't even need to rest. Somebody sent me some music that I could use for the, downtime, since I can't use Girl from Ipanema anymore. Well, I can, but it's like blocked in a couple odd countries, and heck yes! 20 right there. But it's blocked in a couple odd little countries, so somebody did send me some music to use for that, though, and it's like... I forget what music it is. Is it like Pokemon Rumble or something? But it feels very much like elevator music, which is what I'm going for. Oh, come on! Can't you guys kick him with your minds or something? Gotta run off to kick him. Dang it. And I can kick the button again. Guys best be getting to work. I'm kicking these things as fast as they come out. You guys don't finish in time, you're gonna have even more to worry about. Oh man, you guys were on the ball that time. That was nice. Not so much that time. Need to work on your teamwork, guys. $81, we're getting there. Get the big one! Jeez! Ah, now you made me miss. You idiots ran off in the wrong direction. Okay, one more ought to do it. 7, 8, 9. Really only need 2 more. Alright, we're gone. Beating up an AIDA. Now this is another Helen, which, we all saw how well that went last time. So, yeah.
AIDA confirmed.
This thing was a real jerk to me last time I fought it, too. So... if it's not gonna keep its distance, I'm just gonna freaking melee the thing. No, you don't. I like it when you don't, like, come up 3 feet from me. That's nice. See, look, he went away from me! I like it when you go away from me for once. Though me shooting him instead of dodging to the side was probably a dumb idea. See, he's moving away from me. This is awesome. I like it when he moves away from me instead of towards me constantly. It's like going off the one side, but I'm alright with that. Now for that attack, you actually see me dodge to the side for a little bit, but then I move forward. Yeah. Actually move forward and try to get in the center of them so I can slash as many of them at once. See how easy you are when you don't freaking stand 3 feet from me? Oh, shoot. Stand 3 feet from me? Oh, heavens. Point blank Pascal bullet. Pascal being another programming language, actually. Like I mentioned, like I mentioned, all these attacks are various programming languages. No! You get away! You dodge! How did, why, how, what? I'm going for a perfect. I'm trying really hard to go for a perfect. And it is gonna be so awesome. You know what? Did I get hit? Oh, I think one of them hit me. One of them, like, skinned me. Darn it. Man, I had this thing perfected. Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away! Ow, 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 ow. Ow! I was underneath the lasers. He used like a photon spin or something. I've never seen that attack. Maybe that's just what he uses when you're getting all up in his grill or whatever you kids are saying these days. Now I'm gonna get hit by this immediately. Lose my charge, get hit by this next one. Nope!
Looks like the AIDA signals for this area are gone. I'll head back to town.
Thankfully, Helena's a very wide target, and as such very easy to data drain. You can hit it while it's moving and stuff. Now, as I said, the second you go back to town, you actually get the next cutscene with Pi, where she gives you the final data seed, so I guess this is the end of it. Goodbye, folks. Get myself back into the mood here, and away I go.